I'm gonna start with Jenny and Sami. Listen, I have an issue with the Jenny and Sami thing. I'm gonna take this from a different angle. Apparently, just to give you guys a little update, of course they got married, and Sami didn't want his parents to find out in a top secret way, so he just brought them over to tell them. And of course, per usual, Sami's mom disowned him. And then after that, Jenny goes off, right? Because Jenny don't like it. Jenny don't like it at all. But you know what I think? I think Jenny gets off on this. I think that Jenny gets off on being rejected. I think so, because she's could have left hella times, but will not leave. And I think that Jenny gets off. It makes Jenny a little moist when Samit's mom is crying. I think, because why else would you just watch this woman cry all the time? I don't understand it. So hopefully they could live happily ever after. I don't really see a reason for us to watch their story anymore. They're married. The parents know. What else are we doing? And also there's this. I don't even see why Samit's parents are so surprised that he got married to her, because they had to pay $20,000 for this man to divorce his wife anyway. So surprise, surprise. I don't really get it. That's where we're at. When it comes to Ed and this lady, listen, I know she has a name, but to me, she's just a lady. He met her at a restaurant, and Ed apparently had some game. He said, yo, you want to go out to dinner sometimes? And that's how he pilled her. And now Ed done came up. I know a lot of people don't like Ed, and they call Ed gross, but I'm going to tell you what. 2-3 years ago, Ed flew to the Philippines just to tell a woman that her breath smelled like real life dog shit. That's what he did. And now he got a baddie. So congratulations to Ed. What I don't understand is why Ed feels like he has to explain himself to all these people. His mom, his best friend, his daughter. Ed, you hella old, bro. Like, you can do whatever you want to do. I think this is like increased drama we just looking for. We trying to just find a way for Ed to be able to have like lines. But Ed hella grown. He can do whatever he want to do. If he get married to this girl, then so be it. I mean, more power to Ed. I don't care if don't nobody like Ed. Somehow, some way, Ed went from sleeping under a wet tarp on the ground in the Philippines next to dead mice to being with this lady. So I'm all for it. And that brings us to Kimbali and Usman. Listen, I'm going to go out on the limb and just say this. I've watched this show, unfortunately, since inception of 90 Day Fiance. Like, I'm an original 90 Day Fianceer, right? And I want to let you guys know something. Kimbali is the most desperate woman in the history of 90 Day Fiance history. The most desperate in the history. And listen, here's the thing. Let me explain something to you. I know what you're thinking. Like, you, Ryan, what about Usman's last girlfriend? She ain't last this long. I'm of the belief that if Usman makes it to America before Michael, if Usman makes it to America before Michael, listen, I don't know who we need to contact. I don't know if we got to contact Jesse Jackson, the Rainbow Coalition, whoever's in charge. I don't know how in the hell that Michael has not made it to the U.S. yet, and everybody and their mama that came to the U.S. Andre went to Moldova, and people looking for him. And then he went, now the wedding then came back. So how are you going to tell me that Andre can leave his country, come to America, go back to his other country where he wanted for running around with cricket cops, and then he back here growing businesses and shit? Listen, we got to bring Michael back, and I don't even know what the situations with Michael is yet, because we haven't seen that episode yet. That's going to come out on Sunday. I did just mention Andre. Andre and Libby, I don't care what nobody say, but here's the thing. I believe that Libby could probably sing. Now, I know how this sounds. But look, they threw a whole little party or whatever. Andre invited everybody he knew that had $1 over to this party. So Andre officially basically just threw a pyramid scheme party. It was kind of wild. Libby bought a piano, and one of the guests at the party was like, I want to hear you sing. Libby was like, nah, I'm not about trying to sing at my housewarming. Feel me? Like, that's weird. She's like, well, lady's like, well, you know, if you could sing, you would sing for me, because I used to sing. Libby's like, nah, cuz, like, I'm not about to sing. So the lady goes outside and does an interview like, yeah, if I was her, I would sing for me because I'm important. Listen, don't be putting this woman on the spot. Go downstairs, eat your hors d'oeuvres, and enjoy. It was kind of dope to see Andre and Libby and both of her fine ass sisters all like team up. They was all united. They all teamed up, and they was just going in on Libby's mama like, no, Charlie's a drunk. We can't have him around nowhere. They all started arguing, and it's weird because at one point everybody was speaking regular, but then because Andre doesn't have an indoor voice. Andre is always talking as though he's around chainsaws and motorcycles, so he don't really know how to talk like normal people. But that turned into an argument, and then lo and behold, luckily Chuck, the dad, didn't start crying again, because I don't like when Chuck get upset. When Chuck start crying and shit, I be getting scared. Lastly, we got Jovi and Yara. This is where I'm at with Jovi and Yara. So, first of all, Yara decided she wanted to move 2+ hours away from Jovi's mom because she didn't want to be anywhere near the disgustingness of New Orleans. And now she wants help with her baby, but the mom won't pull up. The mom won't pull up to watch the baby while Yara goes and hangs out in the streets with her other friends that wanted to get her titties fixed. So now Yara was like, yo, how come your mom don't come around? Jovi's like, feel me? We moved to the sticks. Like, and I've seen the preview for the next episode. The next episode, I hear the mom say, Mama Jovi, I hear her say, I'm a grandma, not a nanny. Because, I mean, a grandma pull up and hang out, or you go to the grandma's house. But a nanny drives 3 hours to hang out with your kid while you go run the streets and your friends say that your titties is ugly. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of understand Jovi's mom in this situation. That's where I'm at, man. You know what? You'll start watching 90 Day Fiance and you'll be like, this is going to be all the same shit. And then you know what'll happen? You'd be like, you know what? This is all the same shit, but it's even more disgusting and I'm having a really good time. Until next time.